Oh, wow, that was way closer than I thought. That was crazy. It zoomed in like crazy. Hello. I'm bringing you an update of the the spider situation. Look at that roof. I killed them. They're gone. I hoovered them up. I know they could have done other things with them, but I hoovered them up. Because why? Someone said maybe I could capture them. Am I going to capture like 15 baby spiders without them getting on me? I don't want them on me. If they touch me, that's it. I'm done. I'll set myself on fire. I felt bad. Honestly, that's the first time in my life I've ever felt bad for killing a spider. Because I killed those babies. The second I got that Hoover going, do you know what the spider did? It ran towards the baby. It moved slightly away from the babies, to the slightly more to the wall. The second I turned that Hoover on and started moving the nozzle up there, it ran towards the babies, and was the first one to get sucked up instead of them. And then I sucked up all the babies anyway. But that was the first time I felt a ping, just the tiniest ping of guilt when I've ever killed a spider. I was like, oh no, look at it ran to protect his bait. I didn't even know spiders would do that. I thought they'd just be like, "Fuck it, I'm gone." It ran towards the nozzle. Man. Anyway, I hate spiders. I do. That's it. I When I see a spider, I think, and I know it's irrational, but I just think, "Oh my god, that spider wants to fucking kill me. That spider's out for me. He wants to get me." That's all I can think of. It doesn't make any sense. Does the spider want to get me? I don't know. I think it does, but maybe that's insane. That's all I can think of is immediately is why am I looking at myself? I gotta look at the camera. I do that a lot. Like, oh my god, I gotta get away from this freaking spider. It's gonna attack me. And that's all I can think of. I've got to kill it. Survive, kill or be killed. Survival of the fittest. And that's like my immediate reaction. I've tried. I would, if I could see a spider and be like, "Yo, what's up, buddy? Spiders? Don't worry me. I don't care. Whatever, man. Spiders are cool." I'd be like, "Hey, how's it going?" I get they kill flies, but I'd rather a fly than a spider. If I'm honest with you, I can kill a fly, and I don't flies are annoying, but they don't freak me out. I don't think they want to kill me. Maybe they do. I don't know. They do puke on your food, which is gross. But like I've tried in the past, like a little, like that was a fairly, it was like a very small. It wasn't like a thick spider. The thick spiders, the ones that the second I see them, I can't even be in the room with them. They freak me out too much. Those spindly ones, I can kind of deal with a little bit. And I saw him hanging out up there, and I was like, you know what? This guy, this guy hasn't bothered me. He stayed in that corner for I don't know 2 weeks now. And I was like, you know what? That's cool. I'm gonna let him be. I'm not gonna go after him. He's not bothering me. I'm not gonna bother him. I'm gonna try and let this spider live. I'm gonna try and do. I'm trying to help myself by doing that. And then he started doing weird things in there, and there was like a weird little ball, and I thought it was web, but now I realize it was a cocoon of baby spiders. Um, Obviously, it had climbed into the corner to make a nest to lay its baby grow spiders, and yeah, so it cooled in. I let it be, and then eventually I looked up when I was streaming today during the Minecraft stream. I announced, "Oh my god, there are like 15 baby spiders on my roof because that goddamn spider's given birth to them." And that's what I get. See, I tried really hard to be nice to the spider, and I was like, "I'm not gonna kill you. I'm gonna try and deal with it, but I can't deal with a fucking like 16 spiders at once. That's too much for me. I don't care if they're baby spiders. I've seen videos of really hordes of baby spiders. I don't want that. I don't want those spiders crawling around my room, freaking me out. I mean, maybe if I kept them alive, I could have become some sort of Spider King, and I could have maybe like ruled them, and they would have been my opinions. Maybe that would have been cool. I could have killed the parent and then adopted the baby spiders. Oh, there's an idea. I should have done that. Hoovered up the parent, kept the baby spiders, raised the baby spiders. Maybe that would get me with my fear of spiders if I raised like 15 baby spiders and train them to do my bidding, fetch me things. Maybe they can go into people's houses and steal things as a group. Because I'm sure 15 spiders can probably carry a decent amount of weight, right? I don't know, like, if they're ants. Do they work like ants? They probably don't work like ants. I imagine if I had like a gang of 15 baby spiders, of course they'd be adult spiders then, and I could like go, maybe attack people if they had bugged me. I'd send my army of 15 spiders, but then it'd be weird because I'd be known as the guy that had 15 spiders with him all the time, and I was like, ooh, what was that?
It's a cobweb.
Ugh. Cobweb touched me. I don't like that. I could see it like slowly floating down to me. It must be the remnants of the web. It's reminding me that I just murdered an army of spiders. I'm going to be looking at my roof all night now because I have to, when I see a spider, that's it. I got to check the roof every 2 fucking seconds. Oh, so yeah, there you go. There's a possibility. Instead of killing them, I could have actually killed the parent and then just raised an army of baby spiders to do my bidding and steal things for me, and I could have been the Spider King, and I could have been some sort of super villain, and my arch nemesis would be the the Zapper Man. Or maybe I would have just done battle with Rent-A-Kill or something like that. Although those are for rats, I don't think you hire Rent-A-Kill for spiders. Oh well. Unrelated to any of this, check out this sweet ass video. Can you see that? It's called Two Plastic Chairs on the Market and Where to Buy Them by Brian Roper's Plastic Chair World. Okay. Go check that guy out. The dude has like 15 plus channels and they're all dedicated to. We were just talking about it on Skype. They're all dedicated to just plastic chairs and strange things. There's a video where he talks about his obsession with plastic chairs, like how he can't let a plastic chair go. I'm not making fun of the guy. I find it really interesting. Like I don't care about plastic chairs. This guy's got like 200 plastic chairs in his basement. I don't care about plastic chairs, but I care about that he cares. Like I love listening to people talk about things they're really passionate about. Even if I don't understand what they're passionate about, I really like listening to them talk about it. I could listen to. I watched a video of a guy talk about sanding down boats once. It was like 30 minutes long. I didn't understand any of it, but I didn't care because it was really nice to listen to. I actually fell asleep listening to it. It was really boring, but his voice he had a nice voice. Having a nice voice is this guy's got a okay voice. But I just love listening to people talk about passionately about something they understand or explain something they understand, like tutorial videos, even about things I don't understand. What was that? What was that in the background? It's a annual for lions apparently. Um, Things I like don't understand. It's just the way people will talk about them fascinates me. I've gone off the subject of spiders now. We're done with raising an army of baby spiders. Now we're talking about how listening to someone talk about something they understand is really interesting. I do with my girlfriend as well. Like when she tells me about like physio things and stuff like that, and she explains like all the different the ways that you can do muscle stretches and all the different muscles in you and things like that. Like I don't know half of what she's talking about most of the time, and she knows that. I tell her all the time. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, but I really like listening to you talk about it because it's really interesting to listen to someone talk about something they understand and are passionate about. That even if you don't understand, it's actually better if you don't understand it because it's you don't know if they're talking nonsense. So they could talk nonsense, but if they talk passionate nonsense, then I'm okay with that. Just sound like you know what you're talking about, and I will be okay. By the way, this phone is really good. I hope I'm not covering up the mic holes or something like that. I don't know. Um, this is the Xperia Z1. Sponsored? No, not at all. Actually, I'd let you know if I had sponsored material. I wouldn't try and trick you. How current? Yeah, this is the Galaxy S7. Samsung Galaxy 7. The previous phone I had was where is it? Well, it was around here before. It was a piece of shit. Is the Xperia Sony. You can kind of see the size of it. Look at that. Ooh, look, you can see me recording me. Well, that's really weird. That's really strange. So this is the Sony Xperia Z1, and it's it's okay, but it's like 2, 3 years old. So I just jumped very suddenly to a much more modern phone. And honestly, when I realized I had thumbprint unlocking thing, I was like, my mind was blown. I've never had that on a phone before. It was quite blew my mind. Anyway, I think that's about it. I haven't really got anything else to say. Rambled on about spiders and why I like listening to tutorials and then my phone. I like doing these. I should do these more often. Now I've got a nice phone to do it with. I might do these more often. You remember Maximum Milby? That was a disaster. I cannot balance 2 channels at once. I might as well just put them all on my main channel anyway. Have something people want to watch on there. So do these more often. Note to self. Hope you enjoyed it. That was my experience of baby spiders and all that. So check out Brian Roper's Plastic Chair World or any of his other 15 channels. They are genuinely fascinating. It's crazy.